Hello everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all doing really well. This week's book, we are taken back to Zimbabwe during colonization. And so one of the biggest things that I was able to get out of the book, so basically, the protagonist wants to go and get educated outside of the country, whereas the elders in his family wishes that he stays at home. So this kind of really made me think about the whole concept of education nowadays. So we're taken back to colonization, and we are introduced to a protagonist who wishes to pursue his education elsewhere, whereas the elders within his family would prefer that he stay and help his people. So this really, as I was reading this, I was really able to kind of think about the society that we're currently living in and how Western education has now been deemed the best form of being educated. And so when I think of this, it's like, yes, there's, formal education and then traditional education. And I put this in quotations because I think that we've been taught that Western knowledge, book and paper are the best way. And for me, I'll speak for myself. If I were to be put in the woods and told, hey, you're going to be here for the weekend, I would not know what to do. I would not know what kind of mushrooms to eat, etc. And I think that type of knowledge has been neglected. And so that, to me, kind of raises the question of what really is education and how do we learn how to appreciate these other forms of education that have been considered unacceptable because of colonization. So when I was reading this, it really made me start to think about the way that I view education and how formal education is not the only form of education that is acceptable. I think it's important to learn about, for me to learn about the ways of my people, the culture, and what Zimbabwe was like, and the philosophies that we had before colonization. We have really lost that sense of togetherness that because of the introduction of formal education in our society. And I'm going to speak for myself. I think that the emphasis towards, society, they place more of an emphasis of the societal level of what intelligence and what knowledge and education should be. And I think that this book is definitely the first step in understanding and acknowledging the things that need to change, and the things that need to change, which is a more of an appreciation of traditional form of education. So yes, thank you so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's just start this conversation and see how we can learn from one another. And so if you have listened and you have another perspective that you would like to share, please, please, please comment down below, and let's keep growing. And as always, to be continued.